Yeah, I'm up here looking around. Man, it's really rained up here. It must have rained real hard in this town that didn't where I live. This is just, it's even caved in where I dug. But that was laying out. Look at that cowboy with the horse. That would have been like looks like a little milk glass. That would have been nice. I'll kind of look around here. I'm gonna dig around. Hopefully it's not too wet. I think I'll be able to find something. I got down to this layer. See, there's an RX bottle. See this? I'm hitting the top of an ashy, rusty layer. And I always find good stuff in layers like this. I'll look around. Well, that's where I found them nice vitrine marbles. I didn't think I was going to be able to get down to it. And right out of the layer, another penny. We'll see what that is. It's most likely, I'd say, a wheat cent. We'll see. It's probably from the 40s or 50s, I would guess. That's the layers I'm looking for the nicest vintage marbles. 40s to 50s. Like 1940 to 55's prime. You can see that there. It's 1959. And I think that's the last year of the wheat cent. And that's what it is. It's 1959D, I think. Yeah, say it. 1959D. I think that's the last year. Right there, you can see it. Let's look at this big piece of rusted metal and glass. Could be anything in that. Look at that. That's nuts. I got that out of there. That's hitting the top of a rust layer down in the ground. And it's 1940 or before. Should be loaded with marbles down in here someplace. Well, see how I got this prepared? This is gonna cave in, but I can dig here a while. And that's right in the layer I wanna be in. It's got the marbles. And it'll go up the bank, but see, like about right up in there, that bank come out here. And I've dug on this place for years, so when I first walked onto this dump, I'm setting at least, my body right here is 4 foot under the original surface of the ground. There was a lot of 60s trash here. I'm through it. I got it over the hill. I'm getting down into the 40s now. And below this, there's even gonna be older stuff. So I'm digging it like this because I don't want to lose all these layers on the top. Most people dig through them and go straight for the base of the dump and the old bottles to see what's here. The treasures in the 40s to 60s trash, in my opinion. If I can get 1 or 2 nice marbles here for a frame, I'm gonna be real happy. Well, about 15 minutes in, it's pretty wet. When you can do this, here. When you can make a mud snowball and it don't break apart, it's too wet to dig marbles. But you'll find a few. And I'm probably missing them. I'm just piling the stuff up right here so I can rake through it when it dries out. But I got one. And it might be a Phantom Conqueror, maybe. I don't know. What is this? It looks pretty nice. Oh man, what is this? Oh, it's another Smoker Conqueror. It's got all clear base going in it. It's nice. That'll go in the frame. Look at it. Whoa, might even fluoresce. See, all red in it, red clear base. Look at that vitro agate conqueror. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Show you in the frame. See, that's a salt and pepper shaker. That's kind of pretty. It's oriental looking. Well, I'm starting to get into them, and I'm hesitant to even continue because this looks nice. And you say you can clump it into mud balls. That's too wet. It should just crumble in these loose layers. But right there's another one. What's that? Well, this looks amazing. What is this another Conqueror? I don't know. It is, and they're beauties. This is where I found all them real nice ones, I don't know, 3 months ago. Look at that. Wow. That's a vitro agate Conqueror marble. Nice. Yeah, look, Phantom Conqueror. You can see the with filaments. Look at them. These are beautiful marbles. This one is beautiful. It's gonna look great in the frame. I think this is broke. Look at that best doll. That's Japan. That would have been awesome. The head's still nice there. It can be repurposed and it's all there, so I'll take that. Well, I'm walking through the woods of the river here. It's pretty thick in here, huh? I'm gonna get down here and look for some bird points or whatever else I can find, ancient stuff. I guess this is a true temper shovel, but see, that's a thicker gauge steel shovel than normal, so I can get a sharp tip on it. I filed it before I come. But the handle's hollow PVC plastic, and why do you think I want that? This is the shovel for underwater scraping the base clay. That hollow shovel with your hand on it here kind of gives a vibration, I don't know, like an echo when you're hitting a rock. Hear it? It's like a hollow handle on a digging probe a bottle digger would use, and they're hearing the tang. I'm hearing the tang off the rock, and I'm using this shovel just like a bottle digger would a probe to find a privy. Only it's a shovel, so I'm in essence just digging the privy out and then sifting it. It's just, you see what I mean? The shovel and the probe's all one, so I'm on the layer, and it's underwater, so you can pry the stuff right up if you're easy. It just, you'll never damage it. It just comes up like it's in pudding. So I'm on the base clay. I'm right below this bank where I found bird points, hematite, table rock points, lots of stuff. So we'll see, I can feel rock tucked up in here. It's pushed up in under this stuff. I'm gonna cut more of it out. See the rock on there? This is all I'm doing to try to find artifacts. You see the water's up. There should be shore here, but there isn't today. We've had rain, but I wanted to look for arrowheads a little bit, see if I couldn't come up with something, and I probably will. We'll see here. Yeah, that stinks. There's a little drill, and I mean, it's just polished. It's been used. It's Flint Ridge. Too bad. I see a point already. Right here. I'll just grab it. Man, it's like a weird, like blunted point made of Flint Ridge, and it looks table rocky, see? That table rocky type base, real polished. Look at that weird point. It's either Flint Ridge or Jasper, but it's a blunt. That's kind of cool. It's a shame the base has a little nick, but that was hafted. That's a cool little piece, huh? You can see that little piece there. It's a little scraper. It's got real polish on it. It's been used. Maybe a hide scraper. Probably have to do about right there. That's pretty nice. 15 minutes. I'll show you the flint. I'm going up over the bank here. Got to get my book bag on my back, but I had to cut steps in here. This bank's high. But got that blunt and not much else, but see, the water's clear up here at the base of the bank. It's way too high, but I still found something because of the sifter. Yeah, see, that's what I found down in there in about an hour and 15 minutes sifting underwater. See the flakes, the point, the blunt. See, all that nice material. Flint Ridge flakes, and that's probably Flint Ridge, that blunt. I'm back up at this newer dump, but it's not entirely all new. I just found it like within the past like 30 days. Like 30 days ago, I'd guess. And it's been mostly up into the 80s trash even. Lots of junk and stuff. But there's some older marbles. I found a jumbo peanut butter here from the 30s, maybe 1940s at the newest. But there's just all kinds of interesting finds. I just got here, started raking where I was finding toys on my last one right here. Some kind of fish charm. Look at that. That's kind of cool. Both sides too. I'll put that in the charm case. It's all there. It's a cool little find. Multi-use outdoors men battery. Look at that. There's a little kid's teapot. Little girls. I'm right back in where I was hitting them bags of trash. I went up in there farther to see if they went up the hill, but they start about right here. I got two finds. Right there's Big Bird. And that's almost like a, that's good, it's all there. That looks like Big Bird, but I don't know, the beak looks too long, but that's awesome. And I got a figure that looks real awesome, you see it? Right there, what is this? What is that? It's a knight. Look at that, and it looks like it's gonna glow. It's like a knight, but he looks space. He's got a gun. That's awesome, folks. That's really nice. You know, talk about a damn acre figure. It looks space to me with the ray gun on his side, and that is cool. It's real hard plastic. I wonder what this is from. If anybody recognizes it, put it in the comments. I really like it. The plastic is as hard as a rock. Feels like a brick. It's so hard. That's awesome, huh? Well, I think this is a Premier Plastics 1950 Spaceman, maybe like Buck Rogers. And there's another Spaceman. You see how it's bigger? That's an Ajax Archer. I don't think this is. See, they both have helmets, but that's pretty awesome. Here's something I haven't found before. What is this? Good Housekeepers. Regular Mason. Look at that. Yeah, I've never seen these before. Good Housekeepers. Regular Mason. It's a real nice shape. I put a lid on it. And right there, Couples Company. St. Louis. It's not bad. See, that's pull tab. That's about good enough to take. I can clean that up. That's worth a little bit. These old cans are worth something. Yeah, I've not seen that. It's got like Aztec, like slits. Light beer. It's pull tab too. You should bend that out. That's kind of cool. 10th one of these I found. They're like feed bags filled with bottles underground. Oh, I can't even get that out. Look at that. Just filled. I'm just exploring around here around these toys to see where they go, so I'm cleaning out the hole now. Outpatient treatment card. Marine Corps. James G. Klink. 1-182-46-6544. Too bad that's broke. One of these. This says High C. It's a big glass High C. That's kind of nice. I'll have to take that too. Never seen that. High C all around it. Oh, embossed up on the bottom too. It's Coca-Cola too. Coca-Cola. See that one? This is like the second one I found. I'll take this one. I can bend that out and it'll be nice. It has to be worth a few bucks, dude, over there with the other stuff. Look at this. That's perfect. That might be Fenton. That's a nice piece of milk glass. Not any flaws to it. This stuff's pretty strong. See the rust staining on it? That'll clean up to be a nice piece. Alright, that's kind of a daymaker. Every dump has the Monopoly game pieces. The little houses, that's for sure. Every dump I found them. Yeah, this was laying right here on the side of the hill. What the heck is that? There's another toy, probably from the 80s. I raked it out, evidently, one of the last times I was here, and I missed it. Probably because it's flesh colored and dirt colored. That's kind of cool. Looks like Mr. Potato Head, but I don't know. It's odd. Well, this is Play School. It's even dated. It says 1986. Play School Incorporated. Some little kids thing. It's crazy looking, isn't it? That dump is sparse on marbles down in there. I haven't found a marble for the last 3 trips, but I found some nice ones there. But they're just get into a few and then there's none, but every time it's finds. I love that figure. It looks like it's gonna glow. I'll see you on the next one. We'll go check on Squirrel Man. Somebody went out and I picked him all kinds of wild strawberries from the yard. And Squirrel Man's having a couple dozen for breakfast. Look at him, folks. He's in a sea of mini strawberries. Is that the good stuff, Squirrel Man? You getting the good stuff? Yeah, I put them 2 Vitro Conquerors right there at the tip of my finger right there. But look at this, folks. This is done. Started this in January, and that did it. Look at that. That's a lot of work, but man, that looks good. A lot of glowing marbles and just a huge variety. Masters, Acros, Alleys, Marble Kings, Champion Agates, Heaton Agates, Cairo, West Virginia marbles. It's just a lot of stuff there, huh? Ravenswood marbles. That's pretty good. So I'll keep going back at newer dumps, not really producing none. I'll go back to that older one and get back on some of these in the next video.